We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Milwaukee find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, you know, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Yelich stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Two and one, here it is. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So 2 on with 2 away, and in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin SMOAK. First pitch on its way. Two men are on with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Three balls and a strike now to SMOAK.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3-1, here it is. Down the first baseline. And there's a base hit on the line. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, Dero. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Here's Brock Holt now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The set and the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Howe's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 1, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Brett Anderson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. KRIS Bryant is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
So a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony RIZZO.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Aye.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And that brings up Javi Baez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
I got 3-2.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to SMOAK at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to RIZZO at first, and they get them both.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Brett Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Arcia fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Steven Souza.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Souza Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground toward short. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
The second baseman, Daniel
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the ever-versatile Daniel Descalso. He's set, and the pitch. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Eric Sogard.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Now 2-1.
Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. This year against right-handed pitching, Cain brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Descalso is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. From the stretch.
Nope.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Runners on first with 1 down. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Justin SMOAK.
Here's Justin SMOAK now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 delivery.
Look out, 1-1.
And there's a base hit on the line. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brock Holt.
So now to the plate, Brock Holt, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And it's 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hey. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He must have been sitting fastball right there, because he is not going to see a better pitch tonight. He cannot let that hanger go.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The pitcher, number 25, Brett Anderson.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Alec Mills is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Alec Mills.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Brett Anderson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
Now the 1-0.
One ball, one strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
4 runs here in this half inning. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The 3rd baseman, Eric Sogard.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First offering on its way. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. The 2-1.
I got to count 2-2. We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lorenzo Cain would be next. Now the payoff pitch home, and he popped him up. Here comes Souza. He can't get to it. This one's down. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Brewers are out in front, 7-0. Digging in next will be KRIS Bryant.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled away. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Over to SMOAK at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Settling in now, Javier Baez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, here he is trying to keep a hitting streak alive, and he gets plunked. Like the pitcher on the mound said, here, try and hit this one. He's got a chance to make it happen right here, though.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. Into the box, Ryan Braun. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Aye.
Seven runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're still in control, 7-0. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out.
1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he fouls this one off. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Holt for 1. The SMOAK at first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
Digging in, Steven Souza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2 out, nobody on. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Ian Happ would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in now, Ian Happ, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalzo, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Yelich going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box, Alec Mills, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw on to SMOAK at first, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Brewers lead this one 7-2. Standing in, Justin SMOAK. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Justin SMOAK.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, upstairs.
In his career, SMOAK is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. That's inside. 2-0. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here it comes.
Helpful.
Brock Holt waits on deck. Now the pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Brock Holt. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. The 0-1. This is lifted out to left. Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Ready now, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hit on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one. They're on top 7-2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former National League MVP KRIS Bryant.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Rizzo will head for second. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Here's Javier Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey! Look out, 1-1.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Avisail Garcia will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Avisail Garcia.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And when a ball comes in high and tight like this, sometimes all you can do is wear it. Got him pretty good in the shoulder. We'll see if it lingers at all.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Eric Sogard. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. He's got it to second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the stretch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. And that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're on top 7-2. Brent Suter enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 35, Brent Suter.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Suter typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The right fielder.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. No one out with a runner at second. Here's a ground ball heading for SMOAK over at first base. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. One out and a runner on third. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. From the belt, the pitch hit to first, reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire, and with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Descalso behind 1-2. The 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Has a look. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
2 out with the man at first. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two, here it is. Popped him up. Sogard is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 7 and the Cubbies 3. Trevor McGill is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Trevor McGill.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And the count will be full. Three-two pitch is at the knees and called strike three.
The first baseman.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the seventh. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin SMOAK. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
One out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. McGill, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 2-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Brock Holt.
Stepping in, Brock Holt. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball in for a strike. And he lays off for ball one.
1-0.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. Omar Narvaez would be next. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Souza is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. J.P. Fireisen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 76, J.P. Fireisen.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, KRIS Bryant. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
RIZZO.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. And he pops it up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two and 0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's set. Here it comes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Holt ranging into the outfield, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Alex Claudia is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Steven Souza will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the stretch. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Happ.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. The Brewers lead it 7-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Ryan is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jason Hayward is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping up now, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal, as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
One, 2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex
Ben Gamble will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
Taken but called a strike. He'll come in here at 263. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Hard hit ball to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, was able to drive it the other way.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rizzo is there. One there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Cubs 4. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Striding in once again, Daniel Descalso. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
I got the count 2 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And Hayward has a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now that third base.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. On the ground to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Corbin Burns is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Javier Baez will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. (3-0) now.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber fouled off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. He pulls this one into right. Yelich is there to put it away for out number 1.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Victor Caratini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And that misses, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2. That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The payoff pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. And we are tied 7-7. Jeremy Jeffress will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Line to the right side. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So striding forward now, Ryan Braun. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however, and he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That evens it up, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin SMOAK.
So the switch hitter Justin SMOAK steps up. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Brewers strand 1, still tied 7-7. Josh Hader comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, one down. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here's the pitch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Hader was born in Maryland. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This remains a 7-all tie. We are into extra innings. Standing in, Brock Holt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. No balls and 1 strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
The batter, number 3.
So a runner at first now with one away, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
RIZZO is there. There's one. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Ryan Healy will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Milwaukee, number 28, Ryan Healy.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's set. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1, still tied 7-7. Ray Black comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Ray Black.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Now at the plate, KRIS Bryant, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Kane on the move. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it all the way to third with a triple, and with nobody out, they're in great shape to push forward the go-ahead run.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that, and I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Winning run at third. Nobody out. The 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with one away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. The 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Lifted down the line in left. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2 balls and a strike.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to SMOAK in time for an inning-ending double play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are tied 7-7. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Tepera takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 4th spot, number 52, Ryan Tepera. Now playing left field and batting 5th.
11th inning set to get underway. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Eric Sogard. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. And that misses as well. 3-0. Christian Yelich will be next. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 7-7. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. Now batting, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Albert Almora. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Well, and they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. In the air out to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
At the plate now, Jason Hayward, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 11 innings in the books now, and we are tied 7-7. On to the 12th frame in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 down. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Now at the plate, Justin SMOAK. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Lays off 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Ball.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Count is 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brock Holt.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's in.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. This remains a 7-all tie. Corey Knebel will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Corey Knebel.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, KRIS Bryant. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
BRYANT.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Braun is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's the 0-1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The set and the 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Yelich is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Cubs are down in order, still tied 7-7. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dan Winkler takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the third spot, number 43, Dan Winkler. Now playing shortstop and batting fourth.
Now in the box, Omar Narvaez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Almora's got it, and there is one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Pitch on the way. Ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Descalso trying to get there, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Stepping in now, Corey Knebel. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. One and one. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are tied 7-7. Last half of the 13th inning set to go. So striding in, Nico Horner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now a bunt attempt here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Albert Almora.
So coming to the plate, Albert Almora looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready with the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Strike called, 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Here's a pop-up now. SMOAK is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lorenzo Cain.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Into the box, Christian Yelich, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two balls and a strike.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Now the 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Three and two, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Almora's got it, and there is one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Long.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-1 pitch. Up high. 2-1 now. Cain runs. Pitches high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 3-1 pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And this one misses to Braun. It's ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin SMOAK. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Brock Holt, and it's fouled away. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Happ will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 7-7. On to the bottom of the 14th. At the plate, Ian Happ.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Next to the Cubs, the second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Daniel Descalso. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Hit out towards second. Over to SMOAK at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Hayward. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This remains a 7-all tie. Rowan Wick gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. All set for the start of the inning, so digging in now, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Count remains 2-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 3.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Arcia hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Count even now at 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Three balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The pitcher, number 46.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corey Knebel.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
The 0-1 showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Bryant is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric Sogard.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Last time through was a base hit. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In now, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get up.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. Two men gone. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
0-1, no strike.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The set and the 1-0. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Two out, bases loaded. This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. One more look at a definite run saver as it strands the bases loaded. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in, Kris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The third baseman, Bryan.
He's set. Here it comes.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
It's away the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A good jump out there in center that time, and there's one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two and 0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 on the way. And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Rowan Wick. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Striding in, Nico Horner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
It's times like these that I wish we were paid by the inning. The game seemed endless, but the fireworks at the top of the 15th were enough to decide it, and they hang on for the nice road win.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Milwaukee smashed the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Corey Knebel gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Cubs, 7 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.